Hey everyone, I'm here with a quick video on Roger Bonds. Roger Bonds is Diddy's ex-head of security, Cassie and Diddy. It seems like Cassie's lawyer leaked the 2016 video to CNN. Everybody was wondering, how did they just all of a sudden, out of nowhere, get a copy of said video? Well, according to Roger Bonds, Diddy did go back to the hotel, paid them for the footage, but the hotel did something that Diddy probably didn't know about. They gave a copy to Diddy, but they also gave a copy to Cassie. And so now we could probably say the mystery is solved as to how CNN got said footage, okay? So let me go ahead and share a screen with y'all really quickly. I have issues with Roger Bonds and a lot of these people that are speaking, and not the issue of, doing this tell all about Diddy, so to speak. My issue is you saw what you saw, you continue to work for the monster, and now you want to come out and tell us what you saw, but you did nothing when you saw it. And there's this saying that says, see something, say something. And you should have said something in real time. And maybe you could have perhaps saved the life, Kim Porter, and perhaps save many other lives of this man, meaning Diddy, allegedly abusing so many others, male, female, and everything in between. So Diddy, shame. I saw Diddy beat up exes Cassie and Kim Porter with my own eyes. Really, sir? But you didn't say anything? The rapper is a king manipulator, former Bodyguard says. The former Bodyguard said he was not surprised after watching the harrowing footage of Combs beating up Cassie. Sean Diddy Combs, former head of security, has claimed he saw the rapper get really physical with his exes. Really physical, and you continue to work with him? Okay. In a bombshell interview on Piers Morgan Uncensored, Roger Bonds described the star as a key manipulator who made a self-centered apology. It comes after shocking footage emerged of the 54-year-old rapper assaulting his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura in 2016. Combs broke his silence over the weekend to apologize and said, "I make no excuses for my behavior on that video. It's inexcusable." But Bond says Combs' apology was not good enough, and he simply told his fans what they wanted to hear in the video. He told peers he's up to the same games. He never mentions Cassie's name in that apology, but we have since learned that he's not allowed to say Cassie's name in public, and neither is Cassie allowed to say Diddy's name. He told peers he's up to the same games. He never mentioned Cassie's name in an apology. To me, he didn't humble himself enough. I think he said what people wanted to hear. That was just my opinion. When you go through life just paying your way out, I really feel like he might be sorry now that he got caught. If that was a one-time incident, then I would accept it. Then I say accept his apology. But I think he said what he thought people wanted to hear. It was a self-centered apology. I didn't see any tears. I didn't feel remorse. Why didn't you say her name at that particular time? Because he could not, Roger Bonds. Bonds, who worked for Combs for more than 10 years. He worked for him for 10 years. But he says, I saw him get really physical with Kim and Cassie, but you continue to work for the monster. But I'll carry on. Claimed he witnessed the singer beating women, including the mother of his children, Kim Porter, on 4 or 5 occasions. He claimed there's a dark side of him that he was trying to hide. Bond said, I have seen him get really physical. There was this one time with Cassie mentioned in her lawsuit where she said she had to go over to the London hotel. I was the one that was checking on her every day at the London hotel. I know that to be true. So you was checking on her every day. You know that he beat the daylights out of her. And you never thought, you know what? Let me get you out of here. Let's call the cops. Maybe get you in a witness protection program or something. Maybe get you underground in one of these DV programs. You never thought that. All right, Roger Bonds, but I'll continue on. I seen him get into some wrestling and punching matches, and sometimes I felt like, what are you mad at? What are you upset about? because it's a deeper anger when you hitting and punching a woman in that manner. I saw Combs inside the car, grab Kim up. I saw him smack her. On whether he saw the rap star hit Kim, who died in 2018, Bond said, I saw him inside the car, grab her up. I saw him smack her. And one thing about Kim got to the point where she fought back because she realized how powerful she was, or she realized how even the head of security and all the men and all the people around her wasn't going to help her, wasn't going to try to save her against Diddy. She realized she was on her own. Asked how he felt about the 2016 footage, Bond says, it didn't surprise me when I saw it because I've seen things of this nature before. Why is he talking? The same way that he's been in a lot of trouble before and you could pay your way out, he knew those cameras were there. But of course, as we heard, he came back to the hotel and he paid to get the footage. But he didn't know, which Cassie said in her complaint, that they gave her a copy of the footage also. Asked whether the rapper belongs in prison, he said, I don't think he belongs in prison. I think he needs help. I think rehabilitation is a start. Stop covering it up by saying this, that this is the only incident. You got to be real with yourself and say this is a pattern of what I've been doing all my life, and now I need help. It's claimed Combs paid $50,000 for the footage back in 2016, and last November he settled out of court just one day after Cassie launched a lawsuit against Combs. While Cassie declined to comment to CNN on the newly released video, her lawyer took to the outlet that it was gut-wrenching. Attorney Douglas H. Widor said the gut-wrenching video has only further confirmed the disturbing and predatory behavior of Mr. Combs. Words cannot express the courage and fortitude that Ms. Ventura has shown in coming forward to bring this to light. The latest follows Combs being hit with a wave of lawsuits late last year and in 2024, including allegations of ST and SA, and which he has categorically denied. The 2016 surveillance footage shows Combs striking former partner Cassie, kicking her as she lay motionless on the ground and dragging her by her t-shirt. Moments before the attack, Cassie was seen walking quickly down the hallway of the Intercontinental Hotel in Los Angeles with her belongings. Combs, who emerges from a room in just a towel and sandals, chases her to the lifts, where he throws her to the ground in a clip obtained by CNN. Later, a second camera shows Cassie picking up the phone in the hallway shortly before Combs, who is sitting down on a chair, throws what appears to be a vase at her. After the hotel footage emerged, the LA County District Attorney's Office confirmed they would be unable to pursue charges because it occurred beyond the timeline where a crime of assault can be prosecuted. They described the clips from 2016 as extremely disturbing and difficult to watch. In response to Combs' apology, Cassie's attorney Meredith Fiatog claimed the rapper's statement was more about himself than the many people he has hurt. She added, when Cassie and multiple other women came forward, he denied everything and suggested that his victims were looking for a payday. That he was only compelled to apologize once his repeated denials were proven false shows his pathetic desperation, and no one will be swayed by his disingenuous words. You know what? The rest of it kind of goes through his recent lawsuits. Well, I'll read it just in case you need to be caught up. So Diddy was hit with a wave of lawsuits in late 2023 and early 2024 with allegations of sex trafficking, SA. He has denied all claims against him. Cassie's Diddy longtime girlfriend sued him in November 2023, claiming she endured a cycle of abuse, violence, and ST, until their relationship ended in 2018. Diddy and Cassie settled the suit the day after it was filed. Diddy was hit with 2 more lawsuits a week later. Joy Dickinson accused Diddy of giving her substances and arming her and filming an attack when she was a 19-year-old college student in January 1991. A second accuser in a separate lawsuit claimed that Diddy and another man SA'd her and a friend in a 1990 or 1991, then showed up at her apartment and beat her several days later. Diddy was sued again in December by a woman who claimed he and two men gang-raped her in 2003 when she was 17 years old. In February 2024, Little Rodney Jones, who helped produce Diddy's most recent album, claimed that the mogul SH'd him, gave him substances, and threatened him from September 22 to November 2023 as they worked together. So multiple lawsuits against him. It's a horrific thing. It's very sad. But now I think the mystery is solved. I think that Cassie lawyers, and listen, rightfully so, leaked the video to CNN. Listen, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit the like button, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.